Hey, first I just have to say thank you to all of you because you actually motivate me to work harder because I'm over here trying to inspire you and telling you to work hard, and I would be a total hypocrite if I didn't work hard myself. And so, in a sense, you've inspired me to push myself. Um, I just figured it'd make a good idea to tell you the books that I'm currently reading. Really good books, I'd say. This is The Road Back to You by Ian Morgan Cron. This is about the Enneagram with the 9 different personality types. It talks about, why we function a certain way. I think you'd love it. It talks about how your childhood can develop the type of personality you might have today. I read this twice a week on the stationary bike at the gym for 30 minutes to an hour. Great book so far. This is right here, Turn Your Dreams into Realities by Sue Augustine. It's broken down into like 1 to 4 page little motivational little things that you can do to achieve your dreams. I read this for about 5-10 minutes a night, just a little quick little motivator for me. So, and Change Your Brain, Change Your Life by Daniel Amen. I'm telling you, this is a great book and talks about brain chemistry and talks about SPECT scans and PET scans and which parts of your brain can become overly active and why he recommends certain pills. So I think that's the part that really catches my interest and a lot of strategies for dealing with some brain issues. There's some awesome stories on how people had issues before and how they've overcome that with some psychology help and also with some of the pills that he might suggest. And it's been great to just learn. I'm sure all of you know about the basal ganglia and some other stuff that I've never heard about before. So I encourage you to check out those books. If you have questions, just let me know. But the one thing that I just had to talk about today that just kept seeming to pop up was worry. Like a lot of people like to worry about things. And so I'm going to encourage you guys to realize that when something's really worrying you and bothering you and it keeps coming up, I suggest you write it down. Okay, just write it down. Whatever's worrying you, whatever's bothering you. Quickest example I could think of is a promotion at work. And so write them down, promotion at work, and then I need you to write down all the things that you can do to overcome this worry. So you can show up early, you can stay late, you can hustle, work hard, you can let your boss know that you want that position, you could maybe look up some interviewing skills or practice with some friends, do a little research, and that's all you can do. Then you also need to write down all the things that you can't change and write those down. You can't make the boss want to hire you by hoping. You can't determine who's going to apply. You can't determine whether some new person you never heard of is going to come in. You can't magically gain an extra credential and some other stuff. There's a bunch of things you cannot do, and you have to accept that, and you just have to be comfortable with it. Worry about the things you can change and change them, and then that's it. Don't waste your time worrying about things that you can't fix. We do that as people so often, and it's like, dude, get out of that rut. If you can do something about it, do it. If you can't, that's it. We have too much things in life that we got to get done. You don't have extra mental energy to worry about something you don't control. Kick it to the side. Now, just to give a little bit extra motivator, because I know some of you are like, oh, whatever. When you worry, your body produces a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol kind of protects your body, but the one thing that it really does that might catch your attention, when you have a lot of cortisol in your body, the stress hormone, your body tends to take the food you eat and store it as body fat to kind of protect you. So the more you worry, the more body fat you get stored. So keep that in mind. Next time you're worrying, you're actually helping yourself get a little bit fatter, which I don't think any of us need. I know I don't need it. I don't think you need it. And so once again, just back to the main idea, I've heard a great acronym for fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. Once again, fear, false evidence appearing real. And so when something comes on, don't just ignore it. Don't just let it sit in the back of your mind. Embrace it, attack it, write it down. What can you do? Do it. What can't you do? Acknowledge you can't. And just do the things you can. You have the control. You have the power. Hope you guys have a great day. Go get them.